Hey Sagittarius, we're going to do your reading. So, oh gosh. I'm getting apology, I'm getting court date, like a court situation maybe. And it looks like there might be, I'm also feeling a move or something long distance. And there is a very strong energy coming off of this Lover's card with the yin yang. Within every good there is bad, within every bad there is good. There's always dark within the light and all that, right? So this is about, the Lover's card is about making decisions. It's choosing, you know, maybe trying to choose between two people. This is just pre-shuffle, so I just got so much. I was like, oh, maybe this is gonna be twin flame, but I couldn't really get, the pre-shuffle wasn't real clear. I also felt apology, and oh no, I lost it. That fire kind of got me off. Okay, anyway, so the Chariot movement, forward motion, the Cancer energy. This is Gemini, this is Libra. Something looks like having to do with money. I'm kind of feeling court. You may be dealing with a, you know, legal situation. But anyway, we'll see. Let's see what is going on for Sagittarius. How are you? I love you. Hope you're subscribed. It helps me. I think it strengthens our connection. So if you're not subscribed and you watch the channel, please subscribe. Okay. I just saw it, and I don't know where it is, but I'm feeling, again, it's like the third reading in a row, Phoenix rising. Oh, I know what I was getting in the pre-shuffle that I want to tell you. This might just be for a few of you, but it is good information or helpful for everyone. Make sure, there's been a lot of feeling of people feeling a little bit stuck, like waiting for a burst of motivation or energy, like to get them going. And I just don't think that's applying to most of you as much as some of the other signs. But if it is, remember that, you know, stagnation and lack of action will bring more lack of action. It doesn't, you don't get a burst of energy when you're sitting around. It just, our neurons just don't work that way, okay? Our brain cells just don't work that way. And it also is about, you know, there's dopamine released when we take forward action. So, you know, dopamine is the happy molecule. It's a hormone, and we think that, you know, we think about what we want, and then we're going to be happy. Well, actually, just as much dopamine is released as you move towards your goal, then sometimes more even when you take, you know, forward action towards the goal. But with you guys, there's a twist in that. It's kind of like you guys are, somebody needs to hear this, so I'm going to try and get it out and not stutter anymore. There is a tendency for some of you to go, Energizer Bunny, but not celebrate the little successes or the steps along the way. Okay, so, you know, allow yourself to feel that you get dopamine release when you take forward motion towards a task, or make those first steps, especially when they're planned. Like, especially if you say, I'm gonna, you know, work out and do this and this, but, you know, between 8 and 10 tomorrow. You don't have to put an exact time on it, but, and then when you achieve that, major dopamine. But I feel like some of you are not allowing yourself to feel rewarded for the progress. It's almost like you're like, oh, I don't deserve a reward or to celebrate because I didn't achieve my goal yet. Somebody needs to stop that. Cut that out, okay? Sorry if that was long and drawn out. I love you. I want you to be healthy and happy. The other thing I was getting, which I'm not totally comfortable, I'm warming up to this idea, is somebody may be getting a message from someone passed on. There's a Libra. Oh no, wait, what is this? This is Empress. So mother, right when I said that, interesting. Mother, grandmother, it was upside down. Empress energy. Oh yeah, I got chills. So I'm kind of warming up a little bit to, you know, like past loved ones coming through. I've always, whenever I feel that, it doesn't make any sense because I know that's what's going on anyway. It's the energy that I'm reading is all one big energy, but I'm trying not to turn that away anymore. Okay. And it's not going to be an overnight thing, but anyway, so this is 10 of Wands. This is a long, difficult journey. Somebody's grieving, I think, the loss of someone. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm going to cry. Yeah. Okay, let's just keep going. We're going to look at your energy at the top and and whatever the external energy is at the bottom, but maybe it's not a love reading. We'll see. I feel like there's some need to come out of, you know, the darkness and reward yourself. So yeah, a lot of mental pain. 9 of Swords. Okay, this tried to come out a minute ago. Hierophant. Truth, tradition, ethics. Somebody's proud. I'm feeling like proud of you. But oops. Two of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is afraid to let go, not wanting to be without. But that these first two cards are about, you know, very foundation. The 4 of Wands is could be twin flame, 1111. It's foundation, home, happy home type thing. Okay, 2 cups. Hold on. I am getting so many spam calls right now. It's terrible. It's annoying. Okay. 2 of Cups. Your outside energy, 2 of Cups. King of Wands. Maybe somebody is feeling stuck. I might lay out another spread because I'm not. This is going to be a tricky reading. 2 of Pentacles. Look at that. 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and 4 of Wands. I feel like Sagittarius, somebody needs to like reward themselves or take a break. Like you don't have to be Energizer Bunny, you know. 7 of Swords in reverse. That's deception. You guys may have, I don't know, some sort of stressful legal situation going on about money and independence, being free, being single. What else? This is the transparent tarot, by the way. Okay, so death card. High Priestess is showing up too. Yeah, somebody may be trying, oh gosh, these readings. Some sort of deception, maybe having to do with money. But there's a big mask on that. That maybe it's almost, it kind of feels like somebody, you need to stand up for yourself and then be okay with it when you do. Like, you stand up for yourself and then not feel bad about saying something harsh, something like that. It feels like somebody might be putting a false mask on their intention when really they want money, but it's kind of like, I'm not in it for the money, I don't care about money, something like that. What else? Jeez, painful ending. Ten of Swords. Oh, okay, well, the Eight of Swords in reverse. I think it's time to let go of something. Let go of trying to defend somebody that's just, you know, or trying to, like, maybe the fantasy of something. I do feel like maybe there's, I feel like the reading kind of shifted now, so I don't know. We'll do some oracle cards, see if we can tie it all together, but there may be like a need to stop defending someone that's doesn't deserve your defending them, something like that. It doesn't mean you have to, you know, be against them, but I feel like you need to stick up for yourself. Look, and it has to do with money. Six of Pentacles and children. Could be inheritance, maybe. Tell me about this 8 and 10 of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. This is all about money. So maybe you got to take your blinders off to someone that is, you know, manipulating or controlling, like Emperor energy. I don't know. I'm not really sure about these cards right now. Oh. The Magician. All right. I'm going to see another deck. Look at that, the Fool. My cards are upside down. So the Fool card, that's a new beginning. Okay, let me tell you this. I don't know exactly what's happening here. Something to do with money, something to do with wanting to believe the best in somebody that maybe doesn't have, you know, is looking out for themselves. You do need to look out for yourself, of course, first, right? I feel a glitch when I say that, though. Shit. There's the Magician again. The Magician and the Fool. I mean, the Magician, it could be trickery. And the Fool is, normally it's a new beginning, but this is screaming, look out for yourself. Watch out, watch your back. That's what it's screaming. Get what you deserve. 8 of Wands, communication. Queen of Swords, yeah, you guys got to stick up for yourself. That's what this is saying. Sorry, it's not a more glamorous, happy reading, but it's basically you got to make things happen. What do you want? Think about what you want. Think about how good it'll feel to have it, and think about how good it won't feel to not have it. Sometimes discomfort is what makes us do things. It helps us, you know, discomfort helps us move away from things we should move away from and move towards things that we should move towards. It's purposeful. So I feel like somebody may just need to communicate their wants and cut out. I mean, you guys got to cut out something that doesn't serve you, and that's what this full moon was. This whole eclipse season is about. It's about cutting out toxic things that don't serve you. Okay, let's get a moon card. I didn't really go in. So Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny. Okay, I need to expand on that. Painful ending. So yeah, in the ending we have destiny, but there is there might be a chance. I wonder if this is a message from someone. I'm not really feeling it that much now. Don't let your past hold you back and believe in the impossible. This could be a warning from someone saying, stand up for yourself, know what you deserve. Be a tree. Be a tree. Trees are firmly grounded. Their roots run deep. And so when the storm comes, they can sway with it. They're not rigid. They're not going to break. They're going to sway. Okay? And remember your foundation. Some of you, I do think, have a female spirit telling you to stand up for yourself and not communicate what you want and cut things out that you don't need, things that don't serve you. Stop trying to make somebody that like be as good as you if they're not, something like that. Yeah, gosh, that just came out a second ago. It says nothing will come of that situation. I think it's that you're trying to, sometimes it's the illusion that we get stuck on. It's the illusion of someone being something that they're not, that we felt really good when we were with them or something like that. And that's okay. You can feel really good with someone or have a really good time with someone and them still not be right for you. Or maybe the timing isn't right, but there's a warning here, I believe. Let me see. Oh, I wanted to expand on that outcome. Oh, I already did. Nothing will come of it. So I think it might be time to accept that something is the way it is. And you're going to feel like release that. You're going to feel a sense of relief once you accept that and stop. There might be this element of getting your hopes up and then being let down. And then, one more chance, and then there's a sign of something good, and then a letdown. This says, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Somebody's trying to get through to you guys. Yeah. It says, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Let's read it. I think it's a message from someone. I try not to, I have a hard time not getting really emotional. That's why I shy away from them. And that's why those extendeds turn out like personal readings, because I do let all that come through. It's also why I don't do that many, because they drain me. Okay, so your sacred space is within you now. By creating an altar or visiting a sacred site, you connect with the symbols and energies that have been infused with meaning and prayer over the centuries. Don't take these symbols lightly, for they're powerful indeed. Okay, so watch for signs. When you connect with sacred symbols, okay, so this is all about watching for signs. You guys, you know what? I'll put it in the I'll have it show up. But there was a reading. All my readings are timeless, by the way. But there was a Sagittarius reading, one of my favorite, craziest readings I've ever done. And it was about signs, and I'll put the box of that. So when this video ends, you can click on it. This might be a reading telling you to direct you guys to that other reading, because I've never seen this. Don't take these symbols lightly, for they're powerful indeed. When you connect with sacred symbols, you help your inner sanctity find a home in the outer world. You also tap into the ancient wisdom and spiritual grace of the old ways. And that's where this tradition's coming through. This is a strong reading. I mean, my delivery is not great. I'm sorry, but it is a strong reading. There's a need for you to not glaze over what you want, what's best for you. There's magician strong, right? And here's a node. Okay, back to this. Explore spirituality through sacred symbols and sites, and allow your soul to joyfully meander, I love that word, meander, among the various ways available to you to unite with the divine. It's not a matter of how you connect, but it's that you do so frequently. So you can't just, I do this, but you can't, I like to tell y'all what to do when I don't do it myself. You can't just go, okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to tune in and I'm going to connect to my spirit guide, or I'm going to connect to my angel or my loved one, and then it not happen that time, and then be like, oh, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work like that. You got to do it all the time. You got to do it every day, okay? And every day, it's like a muscle, and you work it, and it gets stronger, okay? Build an altar in your home. Take a spiritually oriented trip. Remember, we had trip. You need a quiet place and retreat for yourself. We had that in the very beginning. You need to reward yourself and stop thinking that you don't deserve it until the final outcome's there. You got to reward the steps along the way. It says create a medicine circle or labyrinth. Walk the labyrinth. Labyrinth, that's weird. I just was watching Shirley MacLaine the other day and she made one. And I was like, what's a labyrinth? And I was like, oh yeah. Clear the energy. Clear the energy in your home with sage prayer, toning, invoking Archangel Michael or other space clearing methods. So I know who my one of my strongest spirit guides is now, and I mean I've been doing this for a long time, and this just happened through my last couple months of shadow work. So it takes time, but you gotta not give up on it. What else do I need to do? Let's see. I think you guys have somebody coming through, and I think it's a female. And I think that you need to reward yourself and be true to what you want and what you deserve. And I think it's okay to forward think how good it's going to feel to get that. And I think it's okay to forward think how good it won't feel if you don't get it, because those are the feelings that make us take action. All right. There's like those kids, they did a study on these kids. They give them like mathematical puzzles that couldn't be solved, and the kids still had such a great time working on the problems, even though they know at the end they're like, it didn't come out right, But it was just, it's a matter of the effort. The effort is often just as rewarding as the outcome. Yeah, you guys got to let go. I mean, boom. There it is. And I think you're going to be rewarded for it. Let me just read that real quick. There we go. 42. I love you guys. Please let me know in the comments. And please remember to put your intention in there. And I'm going to come through and thumbs up it and give it extra energy. And please do that for everybody else. And we'll just get this big manifestation wave going. Okay, 42. How crazy that I drew for letting go. Okay, let go and let God. The stress you are feeling is a result of your struggle and resistance. Instead of fighting against the current, allow the river of life to carry you to your destiny. Everything happens for a reason. Trust that you are in safe hands and on the right track. I trust in the wisdom of the universe and I go with the flow. I love you guys. My heart just kind of feels heavy for you right now, but let me know how it resonated. I love to see your intentions. I get inspired by your manifestations and intentions. But like I said, if you don't want to write your own, just say I affirm or yes to mine that I'll put in there. And I want to know how this applies. I feel like there is a female spirit coming through for a lot of you. And she's saying, don't forget who you are. Don't forget your roots. Don't forget your grounding. Because you may be like shadowing down to somebody who's like a more entitled. Like they seem more entitled and you're more, easy pleasy. So I think you're getting a message not to back down to that. And just also check out the video I'm going to link right here. I don't know how to do it. Right here somewhere. Check out that video. It's old, but my videos are timeless, so I feel like somebody needs to see it. And it was freaky. It was really good too. Okay, I love you. Bye, Sag.